So we got some exams today, a couple tomorrow morning. We'll have a healthy practice today, though. This will be our real first one to get after it after a little bit of a couple days off. We went yesterday, but only for an hour and 15. So today we'll get back to like a good 90 to a 120-minute practice, and then tomorrow will be really short because we play at 2 o'clock, and then we'll head down to play a really good NC State team. But academics is number one right now, and I think our guys are going to finish strong.
What can you tell us about NC State?
NC State's got a really good basketball team. They're averaging close to 90 points. They play 10 guys who all can make a three. They got very good big men. They gave Wisconsin everything that Wisconsin could take at Wisconsin. So that's always a difficult matchup there in that arena. They're going to press us all game long. So we really got to take care of the ball. We had 16 turnovers last time out, so that's never good. But we got to continue to defend. We got to continue to rebound. And we got to show a little bit more patience on the offensive end. I think we had some turnovers last week that really were Penn State beating Penn State, just trying to either do too much or play too fast. And I do want to play a little bit faster. So we might see some turnovers because I do want to pick up the tempo a little bit.
And you have 3 freshmen who are playing an awful lot of basketball. How have they done to this point? I guess you would call this like a mini break. And on top of that, how big was this little break for them kind of physically? I know they still had to worry about exams and stuff,
yeah.
But physically, how important was that for them?
Yeah, I thought the freshmen have handled themselves really well. They're playing critical minutes, and now Ra's in the starting lineup. Obviously, Miles is in the starting lineup, and MJ finished the game. We're putting a lot of pressure on these freshmen to produce, and I think they are, and the sophomores, Johnny and Jamari specifically, and Trent's been coming on in practice, so they're handling it very well. It's never perfect. It's never going to be perfect. But they're getting in for recovery, they're getting in for extra shots, extra treatment, all that good stuff. Academically, they're handling their business right now. I think they're going to really do well this first semester. But then, these last few days for them to breathe a little bit and exhale a little bit away from basketball and just focus on academics was the right time.
And one last thing, where do each of those guys have to improve? Is it the same stuff, or are you looking for different things from the 3 freshmen who are playing along?
Yeah, I would say it's a little bit of everything, right? And the only way they're going to improve is time and experience. And we put I keep saying it, but a very difficult non-conference schedule here, along with 2 Big Ten games. I think that can only help these freshmen and sophomores as we approach January.
Is this week a little bit of a mystery for you as the head coach, knowing in terms of where your guys' heads are at by the time that you actually do pick it up today and tomorrow and finally play again on Saturday?
Yeah, it's definitely a little unnerving, maybe, just because I'm trying to give them space. They're over at the Academic Resource Center, the Morgan Center, which is fantastic, and they're really focused on their academics. So I'm not with them every single day like I've been, and maybe that's a good thing. They need a little break from me.
No.
Yeah, just a little bit.
No.
And so that's a positive. But knowing who we're playing on Saturday and the level that NC State is playing at currently, puts a little worry in you. We're always worried as head coaches. But we'll get after today. We'll get our legs underneath us and build better habits.
Just on something you said previously, can you maybe elaborate on? You said you want to be more patient offensively, but also speed things up.
Yeah.
It seems like those 2 things would conflict.
I want to get the ball over half court a little faster. I want to get the ball reversed a little sooner, and put defenses on their heels a little bit instead of taking those really quick shots. And sometimes the quick shot, if they're wide open, okay, that's the best shot that we're going to get at that point. Okay, I'm going to live with that because I want them to know that I have confidence in them to make those shots. But I also think there's times when we can reverse the ball and really attack, close out, and make plays. So we want to get the ball over half court quickly. We want to put pressure on the defenses. We want to continue to put pressure on the paint. But I think there's some shots that are contested shots that we could get any time in the clock. And that's where we need to play fast to slow and show a little patience.
You started, Mike, obviously, on
Saturday.
Do you intend to keep that moving forward? Is that Do you feel like that worked out well, and is that something you want to continue to do?
I do. Again, he's got to trust his body and his mind, and I think starting him is the best thing because you're going through warm-ups, and then he's going right out there instead of sitting down for 10 real minutes as opposed to game clock minutes. So I think for him, and it's best for him, and it showed to be best for our team too. We went for 18 and 16, which is a positive. If we can just get him a little bit better each day, he'll continue to, progress.
Do you anticipate there being an impact on John then as well in terms of, this might be me editorializing, but it seemed like maybe he was pressing a little bit as the starter. Do you feel like that might alleviate some of the...
I think John has played great the last few games. I think that's what you're saying.
At the start of the season, though.
Yeah,
right.
I think he was pressing a little bit. I felt like he was playing to stay out of foul trouble and playing to try to get us double figures and in points and rebounding where, just you bring such incredible value to this program. Let's just play that way. And I think with Mike being back now, you see his play has gotten significantly better.
Can you give us an update on Satchel and what his situation is?
Well, we got exams till tomorrow. We'll find out.
And academically, what's your sense on how guys have done overall through this fall semester, I guess?
It's going to be our best semester ever in my tenure.
In what sense?
GPA. Team GPA. It's going to be our best semester ever. I'm truly excited about it. These kids work hard on the court, in the classroom, to getting to their study hall hours, making good choices right now, so knock on wood. So Team GPA looks really good.
You could blame me if anything.
Yeah, I'm going to say Brennan asked me. I had to go there. Perfect. Is that it?
Any other questions for?
You guys are outstanding. See you Saturday.
We're on the